girl with a preppy vibe. Came to the spot with a friend of mine. She caught my eye. From the beginning, I was hooked. I can't tell a lie. Fresh, dressed, and fly. I respect her mind. Some dudes trying to impress, but looking goofy at the same time. He bugging, she looking. I'm going for mine. Confidently, I approach for that eye-to-eye contact. She smiling while adjusting her hair, so I smile back. Pretty girl, what's your name? She said, is that true? Cause if it is, your name perfect for you. My name handsome. She said your name fits you too. See, we was clicking, and after that, time just flew. Then that time came to talk to her pops. He gave his blessing. And then that mind frame I had was honoring and protecting. I knew she was the woman we met. I found my future girl, and no other woman compares to my girl. Cause yeah, I knew it from the start.
Hey y'all, welcome to the live stream. Happy Thanksgiving Eve. Can you guys hear me? I gotta always ask that question. Let me know something. We got a few people already here in the chat. We have Cal Clark 7555. Hey Cal, how you doing? I got a surprise for you, but hold on a second. We got Mr. James Ferris here. He says, how you doing? Good evening. You look gorgeous. Thank you so much, Mr. James Ferris. I appreciate all that. Yes, happy Thanksgiving Eve to everybody. So glad you guys were able to come through and hang out with me for a little bit. But yes, Cal, I was able to get a little bit of footage on the train on Tuesday. The train wasn't full when I got on and everything, so I pulled out my little camera and started recording a couple things. So I may have something out here next week for you. We're gonna see how I'm gonna pull all this together. Now I know you were saying I needed to do dress with the boots, so I'm still gonna do that. But I got something else that I did in the meantime, if that makes sense. What we got here? So Cal says, I love the dress and the intro. Thank you. I like that dress too. Yes. One of my faves. I want to get it in, I think it comes like in a yellow color too, or either peach. So I was kind of in between the two colors, but I like how the brown turned out with me being out in the desert and everything. But yes. So y'all, how are y'all doing today? Yes. Are y'all ready for Thanksgiving? What's going on? Can you guys hear me? Because I haven't seen anybody tell me they can hear me yet. Can y'all hear me at all? Let me know something. Thumbs up, yes, something. But I know you can see me, but can you hear me? So Kyle says, where is your hat tonight? Well, my hat is resting tonight. Yes. So I did not put one on today. As a matter of fact, I ran errands today, and when I got to my appointment, I said, "Wait a minute, I don't have no hat today." And let me tell you, it was so nice outside. As far as the weather, the high was 67 degrees today. But when I was still running around, this evening, it was cold, y'all. I mean, it was windy and cool. I had to go and get up in this house, okay, and get my Thanksgiving Eve started. You see what I'm saying? But yes. Okay, so Kyle says yes. And James Ferris is saying, I can hear you. Okay, great. I'm glad you guys can hear me. Yes, y'all. So, as you may have seen the caption, we're going to play a few little games, right? So, Kyle, why you got to be that way? Kyle, why do you have to be that way? Put your hat on. Kyle. Now, let me talk to you. You be saying this kind of stuff in the comments too, right? And Kai, I be trying to accommodate you in your requests. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand why you gotta treat me like this in these comments like this. I done did the video. I done, I did a new video Tuesday. That was yesterday. I'm trying to do these requests you're asking me to do, and then you talking to me like this in the chat. I just don't understand, Kyle. I thought we had moved forward in our communications, but it's fine. I understand that's how you operate, and it's just gonna be what it is, right? So anyway, y'all, let me pull up. Wait a minute. He said, now, hold on, what you just said here, Kyle? Kyle said it's not a video without your hat. Kyle, what you mean it's not a video without my hat? Kyle, Kyle. It is still a video, okay? Yes. I know I done got you spoiled with me wearing these hats, you know what I'm saying? But understand the hats are still here. I don't have one on today. That's all. It's okay. It's okay, Cal. Yes. So Lou, you know it says where them fans at? Hey, Mr. Lou, you know it. Yes, welcome in. Happy Thanksgiving Eve. If you didn't catch the greeting. Louis says, Cal in here yelling. Yes, yes, he is in here yelling. And I don't understand, especially when I be trying to meet these requests that Cal be putting out here for me. You know, I mean, you can't win them all, I guess. So, there's that, right? But yes, let me pull up this my little cheat sheet here. First of all, what do y'all got plans for Thanksgiving tomorrow? What's going on with y'all Thanksgiving? What do you have planned? What are you guys doing? Are you going to be home? Are you going to hang out with friends? Like, what's going on? Let's chat for a second while I'm looking up this document real fast. What do you guys have planned for Thanksgiving? Hopefully, when I return back to the screen, y'all have made some type of comment. That would be nice. So, okay, I don't see this in here. I'm going to be in DC for Thanksgiving. I actually like being at home during the holidays, to be honest with you. But I am going to probably hit the road around the Christmas time so I can go see my parents and stuff. So, I'm trying to get that figured out. But yeah, so let me see what you guys have put in the chat for what y'all are doing for Thanksgiving tomorrow. Okay, so I done gave y'all all this time to tell me what you do for Thanksgiving, and nobody put that in here. Okay, James Ferris says your video is bomb. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. But yes, like I said, I am going to be here in the D. And I'm be at home for Thanksgiving tomorrow. I'm probably going to go ahead and decorate my Christmas tree, so I might go live tomorrow, and do that as well. But we'll see. I'm probably. I mean, why not? Yeah, I could probably do that tomorrow for sure. If people want to hang out, they can. If they don't, that's fine too. But okay, y'all. So let's see. We're gonna go ahead and get this kicked off. I really want to get this document out. Give me a second because I feel like I want to put some stuff in here. So I have a question for y'all. Okay. So, tomorrow is Thanksgiving, and I would like to know this right here. I want you guys to put your response in the chat, okay? So, what colors are you guys wearing for Thanksgiving dinner tomorrow? What colors are y'all gonna be putting on? Are you gonna be wearing like, all black? Are you wearing like neutrals? Are you wearing like, like your tans and chocolates? Are you wearing like burgundies? Like, what are you guys gonna be wearing to Thanksgiving dinner tomorrow? What's your color scheme? So, Lauren, it says I'm gonna be watching news showing people stuck in the airport. Well, I hope that they have the whole airport situation like resolved. Um, but I guess even under the best of circumstances, I mean, you always have a lot of traffic around the holidays, at the airport, right? So I don't know. That's one reason why I'm sitting at home and not trying to be out there stuck at the airport. I'll be right here. So, all right, y'all. It's five of you guys, right? So, what colors? No, let me see something. Y'all might be on here talk. I might not be able to see everybody on here. Let me see something here. Why can't I see this full screen on my phone here? Hold on. Yeah, because I think everybody on here is on my. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this back right. I think everybody is showing on here, or they're not on Twitch, right? They're here on YouTube. Okay. Want to make sure I wasn't missing anybody that might have been saying something on here. But yes, y'all. So okay. So what colors are y'all gonna be wearing tomorrow for Thanksgiving? Do we have any takers here? Okay, well, I guess not. We're gonna go ahead on to our first activity here. So hopefully you all are going to respond in the chat, right? So let's go to the first game, and it's called Turkey or Truth. Okay. All right. So basically, I'm going to read to you all an option, right? And you're going to tell me, you know, what your pick is, right? So hold on. Give me 1 second, y'all. Yeah. So you're going to say, you're going to tell me what it is. So, all right. Are y'all ready for the first one? Hold on. Let me see what we got here in the chat. Lou, and you know it says, and I'm going to be watching Shedeur throw touchdowns on the 49ers. Okay, you got your whole weekend laid out. All right, that sounds good. Yes. Okay, y'all. So the first game is turkey or truth, right? So turkey or ham? What is your pick? Turkey or ham? So just type in the chat, turkey or ham. Okay. What is your pick? Let's see. I want to change this up. Turkey or ham? What did you guys pick? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out the best setting for this. Uh, this might be what it's gonna be. Okay, so turkey or ham? Do we have anyone that's gonna tell me your pick? Turkey or ham? So for me, I don't like turkey or ham, but if I had to pick between the two, I mean, I guess I would go with maybe turkey. I don't like either one for I just don't like turkey or ham, honestly. So yes, I would have to go with turkey if I had to pick, but I prefer for like Thanksgiving more like lamb chops, steak, that type of thing. Okay, so we don't have any okay, so Lou, it says turkey gobble gobble. Okay. All right. Thank you. The next one is mac and cheese or stuffing. So yes, mac and cheese or stuffing. What is your pick? Mac and cheese or stuffing? I'm gonna wait and see what you guys put in here. Okay, so Lou, put the turkey emoji. Okay. For those who are here, welcome. So glad you are able to make it. We're playing this game right now called Truth or Turkey. So basically, I'm gonna state an option for you guys, and you just pick which one is your preference. So like right now, we just did turkey or ham. And now we're doing mac and cheese or stuffing. So, what is your preference out of the two, mac and cheese or stuffing? Okay, Lou, it says stuffing. Okay. Why, thank you, Lou, for responding. I appreciate that. Okay, so if you're still here, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Support the channel, yes. Okay, so do you prefer to stay home or travel during the Thanksgiving holidays? What is your preference? Let me type my Lou, it's I don't eat cheese. Okay. Well, yeah, definitely don't want to have mac and cheese then if you don't eat cheese. Hmm. All right. Yes, like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. So, what is your preference? Stay home or travel? What do you guys? Which one are you guys gonna do? I think I prefer staying home. Honestly, I do prefer staying home, but I know next year I'm probably gonna hit the road for Thanksgiving. So I'm going to enjoy this thoroughly. Yes. Okay. So no takers on that one. What about play games or watch football? What's your purpose for Thanksgiving? Playing games or watching football? So, Lou, you know it says stay home so I can watch news showing people stuck in the airport. Wow. Well, yeah. At least you're not in the airport stuck with them, so that's always a positive, right? So I think for me, I would rather well, I've answered already about staying home or traveling. So I answered stay home. So play games or watching football, I think I'd rather watch footballs. I prefer to watch Shedeur playing something, but I know he's not playing until like Sunday. So yes. Out of those two, that's what I prefer to do. Okay. So yes, y'all, I know I have a couple new watchers here. We're playing this game called Turkey or Truth. I'm going to give you guys a couple options and just type in the chat what your preference is. Yes, and happy Thanksgiving Eve. Welcome to the live stream. Okay, so would you prefer to sit at the grown folks table or at the kids table? What is your preference? Grown folks table or the kids table? Now, for me, growing up, we never had like a grown folks table or a kids table because basically, whenever you got off the road and made it home, you and your family went in the kitchen, got your plates and stuff, and then you sat at the table and ate. It was kind of like a rotation, if you will. So, but if I had to pick between the grown folks table or the kids table, I would want to eat at the kids table with my nephews and my nieces. I would prefer that over the quote unquote grown folks table. So yes. So what do you guys recommend between grown folks table and kids table? So we have Louis, here saying play football game Madden. Okay. So he want to play games that are related to football. Okay, best of both worlds, right? Sounds good. Okay. So let's see what else we have here. Okay. Okay, that was me putting that in here. There's like a delay between when you guys type things in and when I see it. So yes. The next thing, do you prefer to bring a dish or just show up? Now, bring a dish or just show up for the Thanksgiving festivities. It's kind of tacky to not bring something, right? But I prefer not to. But I don't know. Let's see. Bring a dish or just show up. Hmm. I'm just go ahead on and I'll bring a dish. I'll bring something, whether it's a dish, a bottle of wine, dessert. I'm gonna bring something. I'm not gonna show up empty-handed, right? So yes. So we have Lou, what here saying, eat on the couch watching TV. So he's not gonna do the grown folks table or the kids table. He gonna eat on the couch looking at TV. Okay, that sounds like a really good okay, that sounds like a good, good thing to do right there. And then he's just gonna show up with a bottle of something. So he's gonna show up with a bottle. Okay, so he's not gonna come empty-handed. Okay, that's cool. Let's see. The next thing is take leftovers or leave them. Now, I guess for me, mm, I'm gonna have to go with neither. Because when it comes to like Thanksgiving, I don't really like the traditional Thanksgiving meal. I don't really care for turkey or any of that kind of stuff. I don't care for ham. I don't care for like cranberry sauce and stuffing or I don't care for collard greens and I don't none of that stuff. Okay. But for my mom to not to cook additional meals, I'll eat a little bit what they have available, right? But I'm not interested in taking nothing with me or anything like that. So I'm gonna do what I gotta do so I can be nourished for the day. But I'm not gonna do no leftovers. I'm gonna leave them right there. Okay, so I guess leave them. That's the right answer. Leave them. Yeah, I'm gonna leave them leftovers. Yes, that's my answer. So what do you guys prefer? To take leftovers or leave them? I'm gonna leave them because I'm gonna eat just enough to be hungry. Okay. So the next thing is be in the kitchen or stay out the way. Do you prefer to be cooking and stuff during the Thanksgiving, or do you prefer to just kind of stay out the way? What is your preference? Let me see something here. Yes, stay in the kitchen or stay out the way. What is the preference, y'all? Okay. Let's see what we have here. Okay, well, you know what it says, leave the leftovers and stay out the way. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm into as well. I agree with you on that one. So the next one is cook together or cook alone. What is your preference? Cook together or cook alone? I can tell you right now, when I did Thanksgiving at my parents' house a couple years ago, I just told everybody to bring their items to the house already cooked because we don't have enough space to have all these people in the kitchen trying to cook their stuff. Like, you need to get on the road, like cook your stuff before you get on the road, come into the house. And when you get here, we can heat it up. But don't come here trying to cook from scratch when we got all this stuff going on. No, no, no. So for me, I'm gonna say cook alone because ain't but so much space in the kitchen. Okay. Because I remember I had someone, come over and they were trying to cook all this stuff. I'm like, wait a minute, we ain't got no space for that. We got a stove. So you needed to have made that before you came here and you just transport it, cover it up, do what you got to do, right? So, yes. All right, y'all. So, okay. Number the last, okay, last one is, do you want to say grace or have someone else to do it? So that's easy for me. I would have my dad say grace. That's kind of what his role is. Yes. So for those who are here that just showed up, we're doing a little Thanksgiving Eve game here. So for this recent game we're doing, it was called Turkey or Truth. So I named a couple things, and you got to pick which one was your preference. So we did turkey or ham, mac and cheese or stuffing, stay home or travel, play games or watch football. Hey, Lindsay girl, how you doing? Yes, happy Thanksgiving Eve. Yes, glad that you're here. And girl, you are never late. You are always on time. Yes. Yes, ma'am. You are on time, ma'am. But yeah, so playing this little game, turkey or truth. So you pick one of the two items. So like I picked, well, we did turkey or ham, mac and cheese or stuffing, stay home or travel, play games or watch football, sit at the grown folks table or the kids table, bringing a dish or just showing up, taking leftovers or leaving them, be in the kitchen or stay out the way, cook together or cook alone, or say grace or have someone else to do it. Those were the prompts, right? So feel free to respond which one you would be willing to do if you can recall them. Let me take a sip real quick. But yes, but yes, y'all. Let me see here. I have a question for you guys. Let's see here. Now, first of all, y'all didn't answer my first question that I had left. Where is it at here? Let me go back and find it. So what colors are y'all wearing for Thanksgiving tomorrow? Like, are you wearing, black? Are you wearing like the nice autumn colors, like yellows and browns? Are you wearing like burgundies? Like, what are your colors for tomorrow? Now I'm gonna be at home tomorrow, so I'm gonna be wearing probably pajamas or something. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna be real casual up in the house tomorrow, okay? But yeah, so what clothes are you guys wearing tomorrow for Thanksgiving? If you even have a look planned, right? What you wearing to the living room, as they say. But we're gonna go ahead on and move to the next game. Okay. And this one is called Pass the Plate. Okay. So give me 1 second, y'all. Okay, so at Pass the Plate, I am going to read a question for you guys. Okay. And you give me your honest answer in the chat, right? So we're gonna keep it cute, we're gonna keep it cozy, and we're gonna have a good time with this, right? So this is just between us, okay? So the first question is, who in your family always starts drama? Now I would say a sibling in my case. I'm gonna just say a sibling, okay? Always starts drama. Yes, it could be holiday, non-holiday, they're gonna start some drama, okay? But other than that, um, everyone is pretty much non-problematic. So what's the case for y'all? Who in your family always starts drama? Share the details. So y'all not gonna answer that? Y'all not gonna share no details on that? Okay. We're not gonna share no details on this one. Okay. So, okay. Anybody gonna say something? I guess not. All right. So, what's the real reason you hate hosting? Now, for me, I don't say that I hate hosting. I like the idea of hosting. I just don't like the idea of preparing to host an event because I'm very methodical and I will stress myself out trying to make sure everything is like picture perfect. I got to have everything figured out. From the decor to the eating utensils to the menu to the drinks, just everything, you know? So I like to host, but I seldom do. Plus, I be wanting to clean, clean, clean. I want everything to be super spotless. And then, I'm gonna be cleaning, cleaning, cleaning when it's done. So then it's like, okay, girl, you tired now. So you had a great event, everything went well, but now you tired. You exhausted. So those are reasons why I don't really host on the for real side. Yes. But yes, if you're new here, we're playing a pass the plate game, holiday confessions. I'm going to read, the question, and you guys will put your answers in the chat. So far, we've done two questions, and I have not gotten any responses from you guys. And the two questions are, who in your family always starts drama? And what's the real reason you hate hosting? Okay. So the next question we have is, what dish would you outlaw if you could? Okay, so for me, what dish would I outlaw? Like I said earlier, I'm not really into the standard like Thanksgiving fare. So I would definitely outlaw collard greens, turnips. I have a list. So collard greens, turnips. I would outlaw those. I would also probably outlaw what is it? Cranberry sauce, outlaw that. Dressing, stuffing, outlaw all of that. And what else would I outlaw? Uh, what is it? I can't think. Yeah, those are the main things. Yeah, that's a good number of things I would outlaw. So, what about you guys? What are some things that you do not like to eat that are considered like standard Thanksgiving fare? Let's see what you guys come up with. Okay. All right. So the next thing is, have you ever accidentally left someone off the invite list? And for me, I would say no, I've never left anyone off the invite list, even though I may not have wanted to be bothered. They were still, included. So what about you guys? Have you ever accidentally left someone off the list? Yes. Okay. All right, y'all. So, okay. Well, if you're still here, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Appreciate the support of the channel. But yeah, so the four questions so far is who in your family starts drama? And what's the real reason you hate hosting? What dish would you outlaw if you could? And have you ever accidentally left someone off the invite list? Those are our questions that we have so far. I've given my answers. Like, do you guys have any responses? Let's see. Okay. Uh-oh. All right. So the next thing we have here is what's the pettiest thing you've ever done during the holidays? Okay, y'all. I don't think I've done anything that I would consider to be petty during the holidays. What about y'all? Yeah, my tablet then I don't know what's going on with this tablet. So I'm using my tablet so I can kind of see the YouTube stuff clearly. But yeah, let me see here. Yeah, the last one was, have you ever accidentally left someone off the invite list? So my tablet is now regrouping. So, but yeah, okay, so we have Louis, you know it, back. What I missed, I had to step away. And he said somebody else. Okay, welcome back. So okay, so right now we're playing the game. Louis, you know it. And those who are here, welcome. It's called Pass the Play Holiday Confessions. And I am putting a question in the chat. Well, I was typing them in, but my tablet here just went out for no reason. And it's like 97% charged. Like, what's going on, right? But anyway, the question that we have up right now is, have you ever accidentally left someone off the invite list? That is the question. So I don't know if you're asking, I don't know if your somebody else statement is a response to that question. I really can't tell. You just wrote somebody else. Or what is the somebody else referring to? Yeah, it's not really clear what that is. Okay. So let's see. We'll go on to the next one and then you can, I guess, respond when you get a chance. Okay. So, okay. So the next one is, Would you let your partner meet your family on Thanksgiving? What do you guys think about that? Would you let your partner meet your family on Thanksgiving? Now, what's interesting is that my coworker is meeting he's meeting his daughter's boyfriend on Thanksgiving tomorrow for the first time. So I'm like, that's interesting. So I say you should be on your best behavior, sir, when you meet this young man. Okay, because that's something big. I wouldn't take anyone around my family if I wasn't like serious about them. So I mean, I'm hoping that with her taking her boyfriend and meet her dad and all of that, that might mean something, going forward. But yeah, if you're just dating somebody, I wouldn't bring them around my family. But if it might be something, then yes. But I wouldn't let the first time they meet him be on Thanksgiving. I wouldn't want that, honestly. So yes. Okay, so no responses to that question. Okay, so have you ever pretended to like someone's cooking? I will have to say yes. I have pretended to like someone's cooking. Um, and that's why I like staying at home on my Thanksgiving, because when I cook my food, I don't have to pretend to like it. Okay, you know what I'm saying with that. Yeah, you know what's going on with that. So yes, I finally got this tablet to work here. Oh my goodness, this is a lot. I don't know why this tablet's just gonna stop on me like that. Okay, so let me go back and type these questions in that we went through in case somebody decides to respond to the question. So give me 1 second. So okay, while I'm typing, let me know, what are you guys doing getting into tonight? Like, have you guys already started preparing your meal for tomorrow? Like, my mom would always cook like the pies and stuff in advance. So what are you guys doing tonight regarding meal prep for tomorrow festivities? What y'all got going on with that? Okay, so okay. Well, I'm gonna make steak tomorrow because I like steak. I don't eat a lot of red meat, but I will eat it like on occasion. Well, I had steak actually this past weekend, which I really, really do that. But hey, why not? I was stressed out about this Christmas tree. But anywho, y'all. So I'll probably get up tomorrow and let go ahead and like prep the steak, have it marinating and put my seasonings on it, then it get to room temp so I can cook it that evening. Um, but yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do. I'm not doing a whole lot of prep because I don't have much I'm gonna have to prep for what I'm doing. Now, when I was at home doing stuff for the family, I would get home and then like if I made like any type of casserole, anything with like fresh vegetables, I would go ahead, get them washed, get them cut up and prep. I like cooking things from scratch. So I would do all that prep work the night before and then get that next morning to cook whatever. I like my food to be fresh and hot also. That's how I would do things. But for the solo Thanksgiving here, honey, it's less stress and less prep. Okay. So yes, there you go. But yeah, the last question was, what do we have up here? Would you let your partner meet your family on Thanksgiving? I don't think I got any comments to that. Now, let's see. Louis, it replied to something and said brown and orange, autumn harvest colors, and Cleveland brown colors. So I think he was answering the question from earlier where I asked about what was the color scheme that you guys are wearing tomorrow for Thanksgiving. So okay, that'll be nice. That's kind of the color scheme I have for my little cue card here. Yes. So okay, I did ask. My last one was, have you ever pretended like someone's cooking? That was my last question I asked. Let's see. Pretended to like someone's cooking. Okay, so that was the most recent question um that we put out there. So okay, well we don't have anybody answering any of these questions, but we're gonna still keep it going. Someone might answer eventually. All right. So the next question is, who always shows up empty-handed? Who always shows up empty-handed? I would have to say with my family, no one comes empty-handed. We all contribute to the festivities. So I don't know. Y'all tell me, when you have your Thanksgiving event, does anybody ever show up empty-handed? Oh, we got a tough crowd tonight. But it's okay. If you're here, please like, share, comment, and subscribe, y'all. Support the channel. Yes. Okay. Let's do that. Support the channel, y'all. But yeah, so who always shows up empty-handed at your family functions? So I kind of repeat myself to give you guys time to like type in the answer so that we can be on the same accord with the question and responses. So yes, that's why I kind of repeat for those who are gonna, participate. But yeah, so no takers there. So what is the most overrated Thanksgiving dish? What is the most overrated Thanksgiving dish? I would say all of them. All of them are overrated for me. What do you guys think? What is the most overrated Thanksgiving dish? Y'all, I can hear the wind blowing outside. Oh my God, it is loud. Wow. I'm so glad I went ahead on and came back up in this house after I was out running my errands and everything. But yes, y'all. So that was the last question for fill your plate or leave it. So no, I'm sorry. Pass the plate, y'all. That was the last game. Pass the plate. So the questions were, and they are in the chat here. Who in your family always starts drama? What's the reason you hate hosting? What dish would you outlaw if you could? Have you ever accidentally left someone off the invite list? What's the pettiest thing you've ever done during the holidays? Would you let your partner meet your family on Thanksgiving? Have you ever pretended to like someone's cooking? What's the wildest thing you've witnessed at Thanksgiving? Oh, I missed that one, y'all. Yeah, what's the wildest thing you've witnessed at Thanksgiving? Honestly, I haven't witnessed anything wild um at Thanksgiving. I'm usually either at home or at my parents' house. So I mean, I don't really get to see much. But I will tell you, I'm here in the DMV area, and today, someone ambushed these National Guardsmen um today. And I think they're if I recall correctly, they were saying the individuals were, in the hospital in critical condition, right? And that is just so sad that someone, opened fire on these people. You know, now I was told that I was told that they did, get the person. They took them in and everything, but they don't know like what was the reasoning behind like why they did this and all that type of stuff. So it's just, it's just sad. that people are out here doing it. I mean, the National Guardsmen that I've seen without going to the DMV area into DC, like they're nice, they're very helpful, they're not doing anything, harming nobody. But yet somebody decided to open, to ambush these young people, for no reason, in my opinion. So that's crazy. Yeah, that's very crazy. So yes. So we have Lou and you know what saying somebody else do the prayer. Okay, so I think he's talking about from the very first game we did. So I think he may not be on he may be looking at I don't know how does it work, y'all. So if somebody isn't like if the live is going and they're watching like an older part of the live, like do I still see their comments like now? Because I know he's clearly, maybe 20 minutes behind what I'm talking about. So I wonder how does that work when you're having a live stream and people are commenting during the live? Are they listening to me? But I don't know. I may not be making any sense, but I can't tell if he's responding to stuff from like 20 minutes ago or if he's responding to stuff that's going on now. Although I haven't mentioned that question in about 20 minutes. So I'm thinking that might be the case. I don't know. Or maybe he's just looking at all the old things in the chat. I don't know, y'all. I don't know how that works. I'm gonna have to look into that possibly. But yes, y'all. Um, but yeah, if you're here, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate that. So let's see what we got going on here. Let me take that off. But yeah, okay, so okay, let me write this down. So we got this done. Okay. Hmm. Well, okay, let's do some fashion focused questions. Like, okay, let's see if y'all gonna respond to this then. Okay. So okay, I'm gonna give a prompt and you're gonna tell me plate it or leave it, right? You'll put okay, let me write this here. We're gonna do fashion. We're gonna do this plate it or leave it fashion edition. Okay. Play it or leave it fashion edition. So hold on, y'all. So type plate it. We just put the emoji, put the plate emoji for yes. And an X and an X and an X for no. Okay. So let's do that. Okay, so let's see. Play it or leave it. Okay. Let's see, new game. Okay, y'all. So, all right. Okay, y'all. So we're doing this here. Let me just hit show. So, Lou, it says no meal prepping. So yeah, I think he's a little behind on the live stream, but I'm seeing his comments in real time. So I'm thinking that's what's going on. But that's cool. Every view counts, so we appreciate that. Okay, so our first question is matching family pajamas on Thanksgiving. Plate it or leave it. Would you do matching family pajamas on Thanksgiving? I would do that. I think that's kind of cute doing matching family pajamas. Yes. And I'm here to tell you, I bought a couple pair recently from Old Navy because they always have the cutest pajamas and they have it in different color schemes, in different styles. You can get like the flannel two-piece pajamas, or you can get like the thermals, and they have the color scheme that you can get it for like the dad, the mom, and the kids, different styles and sizes. I love wearing pajamas for Thanksgiving and Christmas. And if I'm at home, definitely. And if I'm gonna step outside the house and go somewhere, I'm wear something different. But for around the house, I like wearing pajamas that are matching. So that's definitely a yes for me. So what do you guys think? Played it or leave it? I should have said played it instead of saying yes, definitely. So played it. Okay, so for the ladies, would you do thigh-high boots with a sweater dress at dinner? Definitely gonna play that for me. I love thigh-high boots. Okay, I love that. Yes, yes, y'all. Played it for me. Yes, I love thigh-high boots. I like boot season. Um, Now I don't really wear boots as much because when I have to go to work and I'm riding that train, I don't necessarily like to wear heels. On the train, I put on tennis shoes so I'm able to move around and do what I gotta do. And I'll put my boots on once I get to the office. But yes, I do like doing thigh high boots, knee boots, ankle boots, all the boots. I love boot season, and that's why I'm doing like the different boot videos because I get a lot of views on those. I get more views on my boot videos than I do on my regular clothing hauls. So I'm trying to figure out like what you all like to see basically. So yeah, if you have any ideas, let me know about that as well. But yeah, so I'm gonna do another boot video probably this weekend. I might film it, but it won't go up until maybe another week or so because it takes time doing all that editing, if you get what I'm saying. But yes, y'all. So the next item that we're gonna ask here, switching gears back to the game here, is wearing all black to Thanksgiving. Would you wear all black to Thanksgiving? I can tell you right now, I seldom wear all black. I seldom wear all black. So I am a color person. Yeah, so I like wearing colors, if that makes sense. Yeah. I like wearing colors. I don't want to do all black. Um, I prefer having colors. So what do you guys think? So would you guys wear all black for Thanksgiving? For those who are here, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for supporting the channel. I have one like and I got 4 people viewing. So, yes, please like the video and support the channel. I appreciate that. Yeah, now I knew that I wasn't gonna have a lot of engagement with it being before Thanksgiving. You know what? I can do a nice little game. We can hang out, do what we do here. But I mean, I'm glad y'all here. Hey, so I just keep doing the game and we're gonna keep it like that. So yes. The next thing is okay, so I want to make sure I don't do the same thing. So for the ladies, leggings as Thanksgiving pants. What do you guys think about that? Yeah, y'all, what's going on with my light here? Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me type this in here real quick and then let me figure out why my thing went out. Mm-mm. I don't know if this light has like a timer or something, but no, I need my lighting. So yes, y'all, leggings as Thanksgiving pants. What are your thoughts on that? I can tell you right now, we can leave that. I mean, it really depends on the outfit. Okay, so if you're gonna be wearing like faux leather leggings or like the suede type legging with like a nice dressy boot, then okay, I can see you doing the leggings, but it has to be like of a certain quality. So let me just say correction. It depends. It depends. So it would have to be a classy type of legging. Not like exercise leggings, yoga leggings. No, no. I'm talking like faux leather, faux suede, that really thick knit fabric. And I would do it with like a nice thigh high boot or a nice you know, knee boot, you know what I'm saying? And an oversized sweater would be cute, or maybe like a turtleneck with a cute little moto jacket, a nice faux fur scarf, your nice furry hat or fedora. Like it has to be a look, okay? It would have to be a look for me to consider that pants. So I'm not against leggings; they got to be the right ones. So for those who are here, thank you for your support. Please like, share, and subscribe. And participate in the games here. So yeah, Shasta, we have Lil You Know It saying hi. Um, hey there. Let's see. I think you're about I think you're about 20 minutes behind on the live stream based on your comments. Yeah, there you go. Maybe he'll see that I don't know how this is working. But yes, okay. So what else do we have here? All right. We got okay. So okay, jeans on Thanksgiving, yes or no? Jeans on Thanksgiving. I would definitely do jeans on Thanksgiving. I definitely would do that. I have done that. Now I do prefer dresses as just a norm, but I would wear jeans on Thanksgiving, especially if it's cold, for sure. What are you guys thinking? Would you guys so basically y'all, for those who are new here, I'm doing what did I call this game? It's called Play It or Leave It Fashion Edition. So I went ahead and put some prompts into the chat. And when I tell you guys the statement, play it if you would do it, or leave it if you would not do it. So play it is for yes, leave it is for no. That's pretty much what it is, right? So yes, so okay, so you know it says the hot button just popped up, so I clicked it. Okay, well thank you. I appreciate you for clicking it. Thank you. And he's saying I'll be wearing jeans tomorrow. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, I had put the comment. I thought you might have been like maybe um further back in the live stream because you were answering things that were asked like early on in the live. So I wasn't sure if you were like um in sync or if you were like watching the past stuff, but I was still seeing your comments now. I wasn't sure how that worked, but yeah, that's why I had made the comment. But no worries. Thank you for hitting the like button, hitting the high button. I appreciate that. Surely do. Okay, so let's see. Um, all right, for the ladies, if we have any of you guys out here. So heels in the house for the holiday. Let's see, heels in the house for the holiday. Oh, y'all, it depends. If I'm at home, at my home, I'm not wearing no I ain't wearing no shoes when I'm at home. But if for as part of my look, if I have to step out and go somewhere, it'll be heels. Um, yeah, so it just depends. If I'm at home, I'm gonna be barefoot. But if I'm at somebody else's house and they don't have an issue with shoes being on, then it'll be some heels. Yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at with that. So let's see here. I don't see anything. So no one is speaking from my Twitch community here, so that's fine. Y'all just keep looking, support the channel. I appreciate that. Okay. Let's see. Um, Metallics or sequins for a holiday family dinner. I know that's more for the ladies, right, than the fellas. So I would say for a holiday family dinner, I would be more inclined to do sequins because I love sequin skirts. So yeah, I would do probably sequins. I like metallics too, but I do like sequins. Yes. Yes, I do. Okay, y'all. So the next one is, would you do a bold red lip for Thanksgiving? I would definitely do a bold red lip for Thanksgiving. I would do a bold red lip just because I did a bold red lip on Monday and a bold pink lip on Tuesday this week. Yes, I did. So definitely would do that. As long as it goes well with the outfit I have on. Like I love like bold red and like burgundies and stuff like that too. So it just depends. So yes, I would definitely do a bold red lip for Thanksgiving. Sure would. Hmm. Okay, so that's more or less for the ladies, right? Let's see what else we got here. Okay, so would you wear your outside perfume slash cologne to just sit in the house? What is your thoughts on that? Would you wear your outside perfume or cologne just to sit in the house? I would love to hear what you guys have to say about that. Yes, me personally, I guess I would because whenever I get dressed, I like putting on either some type of mist or some type of fragrance. So I guess the answer for me would be like, yeah, I would do that. I would. So what would you guys do? Let me know. Yes, let me know, y'all. And that can be for men or women to answer that question. Okay. Let's see. The next one is, would you wear designer logos, like designer clothing at the family event? What would you do? Designer logos at family events. What's your take on that? Okay, we got Lawyer Noah. He responded. He says that laugh out loud, nope, I'm saving it for out of the house. So he's saying that he would wear hold on, let me show it. He's saying that he would wear his cologne only when he's out of the house. So okay, nothing wrong with that. Okay, so we got Alex here saying hi. Hi, Alex. Welcome to the live stream. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Hope you're having an amazing holiday. Yes. So the well, right now we're doing this little thing called fashion edition for play it or leave it. So I'm giving these prompts out and people are like responding to what they would do. So yes. And we just did the one about wearing your outside, perfume or cologne to sit in the house. So yes. Oh no, we did designer logos at family events. Honestly, y'all, I don't necessarily wear designer. I wear, what I like. So I don't typically wear like logos, if you will. So I guess for me, I'm gonna just wear what it is I like to wear regularly. So yep, that's me. That's what I do. So Alex says you too. Oh, thank you. Yes, thank you. Okay, hold on. What is going on with this? I'm sorry, y'all. I had my live stream up so I can keep up with the chat and see what's going on. So yeah. Okay. The next one we have here is, would you wear a holiday graphic sweater with funny or cute sayings? Would you do that? typing this in. Okay, me personally, I would do it. I would wear that. I would wear a cute sweater with funny or cute sayings. I don't have a lot of holiday sweaters or whatever, but I do have a few. Um, I forgot what's that print. I like that Fair Isles print. So I would buy sweaters in the Fair Isles print for holiday. So I would definitely do that. Target has some really cute like Christmas sweaters with sayings and stuff, but I don't think I've bought any of those recently. And yes, I know there's like a little boycott going on and everything right now. So I get all that, but yeah, there's like no shopping from like yesterday until like December the 2nd. Yes. I'm sorry, I'm trying to yeah, played it. Yeah. I would definitely do it, but anyway. But yeah, y'all, they have this whole little boycott thing going on about not buying anything from yesterday until like December 2nd. So y'all, I can't start that right now. I had to go to Michael's today and buy me some Christmas decorations. I had a coupon and all that. So I had to get me some things today. And I had to go get me some wine for tomorrow because here they have beer and wine stores. They don't have like just a store. They have like beer, wine, and liquor. You got to go to one or the other. So when I went by there Sunday, they were closed at they closed at 5. So couldn't get anything on Sunday. But yeah, so I had to run a few errands today, get some last minute stuff because I'm not gonna go anywhere tomorrow. I'll be wrapping my home, relaxing and chilling. Okay. So yeah, so I had to get out here and buy some things today. So I can't start this shopping boycott until after Thanksgiving. Okay. But yes. So what we got here? So Lord, you know it said yes. What did he say yes to? I guess designer logos at family event. And then he says maybe a t-shirt, not a sweater. He would wear a t-shirt with a okay, he would wear a holiday t-shirt. Okay. Yeah, I think they may just say sweater because it's kind of hard to find like holiday t-shirts. I guess depending on where you live. Maybe they have them like prevalent down south or something. I don't know. But that'd be pretty cool. Let's see what else we got here. Would you wear leather pants to the dinner table? Let's see. Would you wear leather pants to the dinner table? What we got here for that, y'all? I would do it. I would wear leather pants. I would wear leather or faux leather pants to the dinner table. Yeah, we're gonna plate that. I sure would. Oh yeah. Okay, so let me ask you guys this. Let's see here. I'm sorry, let me get all my little notes together. So just to kind of take a break from the games, did you guys see the Brian McKnight interview that he did with Anton Daniels? And no, I do not have a video or anything to show. But I just wanted to ask, did you guys see that interview with Brian McKnight? And if you don't mind, like what were your thoughts on that interview? Because let me tell you, I just I would have been okay with not knowing this about Brian McKnight. I've been okay with that. I mean, I'm a very much so a fan of his music. There are certain songs that he has I just absolutely love. Um, like unlike most people, apparently a lot of people are concerned about like what the frame of mind was for the artist when they came up with the song. I don't really care about that. I just care about how I feel when I hear a song. Like a lot of people, do not want to listen to R. Kelly because they feel like, oh, well, he was doing XYZ. And I'm like, I'm not really concerned about why he made a song. Because to me, if I like the song, it resonates with me for whatever personal reasons that I have. You see what I'm saying? So yes, so yeah, I mean I still like his music and everything, but I would have been okay um, being in this world, not knowing that he did not make his kids out of love with his first wife, I would have been okay, not fully understanding how he felt that his son, destroyed the name. And so he went, so Brian McKnight named his son with his new wife, um, named him Brian McKnight, but gave him a different middle name. Okay. And then he went and changed his name to match that of his son. Okay. Now he does have two sons he had with his first wife. But one of those sons ended up passing away from cancer. And he talks about that to an extent. But yes, it was an interesting interview. For those who haven't watched it, I would say check it out. I thought about doing a reaction to it, and I might still try and do that. I don't know, but what if you saw the video? What did you guys think about it? Let me know in the comments here. But yeah, it was wild. Okay, and then I saw where I saw where the Joe Budden podcast, they had some commentary because Mark Lamont Hill, was mentioned in the interview, and he's now on the Joe Budden podcast. So they had a reaction to what was said, to which Anton Daniels had a reaction to what the Button podcast had to say. And let me tell you, let me just say this. When they say that women are petty, baby, women ain't got nothing on the men when they get into their petty bag. They ain't got nothing on them, okay? So yeah, watch that Anton Daniels interview with Brian McKnight. It's about maybe an hour and 52 minutes, something like that. Then go check out Joe Budden podcast to see how they reacted to this interview, and then go check out Anton Daniels to see how he had to say what he had to say on it. Because I think he was more concerned about the fact that, you know how sometimes people pretend they don't know who you are, and then they'll sit there and like mess up your name intentionally. So like they kind of did that. And so I think that really perturbed Mr. Anton Daniels more so than what they had to say about the interview as a whole. The fact that they tried to act as if, well, not they, Mark Lamont Hill tried to act as if he did not know who Anton was. I think that was a annoyance for him personally. I believe that because he really went in on that line of the conversation, right? So yes, I'm gonna definitely have to if I was to react to that, I would definitely have to have different video segments to show you guys what all this is, okay? Because it was a lot. But yes, y'all. But yeah, so anyway, that's a little impromptu break. So we got one last game here, and hopefully, you guys will you know, respond in the chat to this. So we'll see. It's four of you guys here. So I appreciate you. I appreciate you all being here, supporting the channel, the live stream here, and everything. And yeah, I appreciate that. So we're gonna do play it or leave it. That is our next game. Okay. And so yeah, I'm going to name something, and you're going to, the intent, I'm going to name something, and then you guys are going to like tell me, play it or leave it, right? Pretty easy, right? So, played it is for yes, leave it is for no. We got it, right? Okay. So, family group photos, played it or leave it? Family group photos, played it or leave it? What do you guys think about that? Family group photos. For me, I'm gonna say played it because I'm all about memories. So I'm all about memories and all of that. So when my dad turned 80, um, his brother was there. His brother came and two of his sisters came. And it's five of them, three girls, two boys, right? So yeah, two of the sisters came out the three, and then his brother came. And I wanted to get this four generation photo. So like my dad and his brother, my brother, and then my dad's great grandson, and then his great great grandsons, right? It was gonna be good to have all of them there. And my brother did not want to take the picture. So we didn't get that photo in. And then the next time I saw my uncle, it was at his funeral. He passed away earlier this year. So I'm always big on taking photos because you never know when this will be your last time, you know what I'm saying, being with this person. So I like to always commemorate. Then that way, we have these memories and, they're memorialized. So I'm all about family photos, is what I'm saying. So the next one is okay. Okay? So the next one is going around the table saying what you're thankful for. Plate it or leave it. Oh, so we have someone here talking about cheap viewers. Okay. Interesting. Okay, we're gonna move on from that. Let me get rid of that. Okay. So we had to get that on out the way. Sorry about that, you all. Had to learn how to do that, remove that. Okay, so going around the table saying what you're thankful for. Um, Honestly, I've never done that during a Thanksgiving event. So, but I think that it's always good to be mindful about what you're thankful for. I think that should be something you do daily, you know? Because a lot of times a lot of things that we have now are things that we probably prayed for years ago. So it's kind of nice to kind of sit back and reflect on, how far you've come. So I'm definitely gonna say played it. I would do that. I like that. Okay, next. Black Friday shopping at midnight. What do y'all think about that? I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not doing no Black Friday shopping at midnight. I used to back in the day, back in the day, I used to get up early the day after Thanksgiving and go like shopping in the stores. And that got old. That's why I have so many kitchen gadgets. I have all kind of things in this kitchen that I barely cook in. So anyway, so yeah. I like the fact that now most of the stores like will go ahead and like start having Black Friday sales in advance of the Friday after Thanksgiving. But I am not getting up at midnight shopping. If I'm already up, that's one thing, but I'm not getting up to just do that, you know? So yeah, if you're here, please like, share, comment, subscribe, support the channel. Happy New Year's Eve. We're doing little games right now. So feel free to jump in. We're doing play it or leave it. I'm gonna give a prompt and you say played it if you like it, leave it if you don't. Real simple. Okay. So the cousin who brings the tea. I love that now. I love when they bring the tea, honey. So I'm gonna play that. What say you? Always have somebody who know what's going on to keep you informed of what's going on in the family. Yes, we love that over here. Okay. All right. So matching pajamas. Matching pajamas, y'all. We talked about this already, but it's okay. You already know I'm all about that. I'm all about the matching pajamas, right? So what about you guys? What you guys think about that? Matching pajamas. Old Navy is the plug for that, for sure. Okay. Okay now. So all right. Okay. Next, we have store-bought desserts. What do you guys think about store-bought desserts? Let's see. Store-bought desserts, y'all. What y'all think about that? I personally prefer to have desserts that are made from scratch. So most of the desserts that I like to eat, I make it from scratch. Um, yeah. Now, for me to buy, store bought, I mean, I'm not opposed to like a store bought slice of cake. I want something that's kind of quick. Yeah, but for, for Thanksgiving and for like events, I prefer to have like homemade personally. So, yes. So, what do you guys think about holiday proposals? We're going to see a lot of folks newly engaged around this time. What y'all think about that, y'all? Holiday proposals. Are you guys planning to do a holiday proposal to somebody? What's going on with that, y'all? Personally, I don't think anything's wrong with a holiday proposal. I think that you know, if done right, you'll you still have most of your family there, at least her family, depending on how you guys have it done. So, it's kind of a nice way to start the bridging of the families, probably, when you do the holiday proposal, right? But I don't know if I prefer that. I mean, take me on vacation to an island or something. But I mean, I'm all about, I mean, however it needs to come, how it needs to come. But I think that's not a bad look doing it for the holidays. Not a bad look at all. So for those who are doing that, congratulations to you. Okay. All right. Taking home a to-go plate. Take it or leave it, y'all. What we think about that? Y'all already know my answer. Leave it. We're gonna leave that right there where it said. Don't get me wrong, I like leftovers. Um, but you know, most times people are making stuff that I don't necessarily want to eat regularly. So yeah. I don't need all that. So yeah. Okay, y'all. So let's see. We also have, okay, I'm writing down, y'all. Taking home a to-go plate. Oh, we already did that, but I'm sorry. I marked off the wrong one. What I meant to ask you guys is listening to the old head stories. What do you think about that, y'all? Okay. What do we think about listening to the old head stories? I like that. I love listening to my dad and his siblings talk about, different things when they were growing up and all of that. So to me, I'm gonna definitely play that. Okay, we're gonna play that. Oh yeah. Yes, we're gonna play that. Let me put that on the screen here. We're gonna play that one. All right, so if you're here, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Support the channel. We appreciate that. Thank you so much for being here, for sure. Yes. So, Lou, it says leave it, no to go plate. Okay. Well, thank you, sir. And then the last one we have here is a new significant other joining Thanksgiving for the first time. Plate it or leave it. Let me go ahead and type this in. So, yes, plate it or leave it. A new significant other joining Thanksgiving for the first time. What do we think about that, y'all? I would say, I'm gonna leave that. We gonna leave that, honey. Well, I guess it depends. So meeting them for the first time is different than joining them for the first time. So I'm gonna say correction. I would plate that. I would plate it. Okay, we had to correct that. Yes. And then we have Lord, saying, "Past, tired of them telling the same stories." Okay, well, understood. Understood. So, all right, y'all. So that is all that I had for my questions and everything. So, okay. Now, no one really said what they were doing for Thanksgiving tomorrow. Like, we got some little people here, I imagine. So, what you guys got planned for tomorrow? Like, in case you weren't here when I gave my statement, I'm gonna be here chilling out tomorrow. Like, I just want to relax and just do that. Relax. I finally got my Christmas tree up, y'all. I got the lights to work. Woo, thank you. Got the lights going. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna be relaxing tomorrow. Make me some food for dinner, brunch, or whatever. Just at home, comfortable. Because if you can hear this loud wind outside, you don't want to go outside either. Honestly. But yes, y'all, that's what I'm going to be doing. It's going to be a very nice, comfy Thanksgiving for me. Yes. So what you all got going on? Um are y'all going to be at home? Are you traveling? What you got going on? Let's see. Ooh, y'all want to be talking tonight, huh? Okay. That's fine. Y'all ain't got to talk. You do not have to talk. That's fine. Just keep watching, y'all. I appreciate you being here and supporting the channel, y'all. I appreciate that. But yeah, so I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I got a few more things here, but I'm like, I don't know. I guess I can let's see. Let me ask y'all this question here and see if anybody gonna answer. Are you wearing boots, flats, or socks only tomorrow? Let's see if anybody gonna answer that. Are you wearing boots, flats, or socks? Let's see if anybody gonna answer that question. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna type my answer in. I'm gonna see if anybody responds. I'm gonna be barefoot tomorrow. I'm not. I ain't leaving my house. I'm not doing anything. Be right up in here chilling. If my feet get cold, I might put some socks on. So Loon, you know it said socks. Okay, that's what's up. All right. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see. What else we got? Okay, so since we got Mr. Loon, you know it here. Let me ask you this. Well, you already answered because you're saying that you're not gonna wear your outside cologne in the house. It's when you stepping outside when you're gonna have that on. So understood, sir. But yes, y'all, do you have anything for me? Y'all got anything y'all want to talk about? Like what's going on? Are y'all just getting ready? Are y'all just listening to me as y'all getting ready for tomorrow? Like what we doing here? So I can know what the vibes are. Yes, let me know what the vibes are, y'all. Mm, let's see. What vibes we got going on here? What y'all got going on for tomorrow? What we doing? Well, let me ask you guys this then, because we got 5 viewers here, okay? So does anyone dress cute to just sit on the couch, to go to the living room? Yeah, I used to do a whole little series on my YouTube, on my Instagram rather, about outfits to wear to the living room for Thanksgiving. I did not do that this year. Just sit on the couch. Well, you know it says Kyle still wants you to put on a hat. Oh, look, you know now you know why you gonna act like that. Kyle know that I attempt to address all of his requests. And I did not put a hat on today. I did not. Um, but I'll have one on the next live stream for sure. Cause Cal support the channel. I appreciate Cal. And I even did a train video yesterday because I got on the train and the train wasn't full at all. So I thought, okay, let me go ahead on and do a little putting on my hat video for Cal and get this, recorded. So we'll see. But I still have to do another video because he gave me another request for me to wear like some really cute boots and a cute dress with the cowgirl hat. So, we're trying the cowgirl hat on. So we're gonna try that as well. You know, but yeah, when I'm on the train, like I ride the train to work, but it's like I'm mindful, like hey, I have my tripod set up. If it's crowded in there, like, no, I'm not gonna be able to do all that. So I usually like do footage on the train when it's like close to empty, where I don't have people like around me. I don't want to film people who aren't, supposed to be filmed. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's why I just don't do it all the time because I'm mindful of my surroundings, if you will. So but yes. So anyway, y'all, I want to thank you guys for supporting the live stream today, for hanging out with me for my little, Thanksgiving Eve little vibe. It was meant to just kind of relax, chill, watch, answer some questions, play some games, that kind of thing. I might do a live stream tomorrow where I like decorate the tree. So yeah, I'll probably just do that. And then I'm not gonna be asking y'all questions. I'm just gonna be decorating the tree and doing my thing. So that probably tomorrow night. So if you aren't subscribed, then please do so and you'll catch that. I'll stream it on both YouTube and Twitch. But yeah, again, happy Thanksgiving to all of you guys. I hope you have an amazing holiday. If you have not done so, please like the live stream, support the channel, subscribe, all those things. And I will hopefully catch you guys tomorrow. Bye.